From KXAN, NBC Austin, you're watching News with Sally Hernandez and First Warning Weather with Dan Robertson. KXAN Firstcast continues.
Time is now 8:30. Let's get you caught up on today's top stories. A tragic accident in Hays County leaves a local family in mourning. A 6-year-old boy is dead after being accidentally run over by his own father with a piece of construction equipment. You know, what caused a huge ship loaded with people to sink so fast? Almost 1,000 people remain missing after an Egyptian ship goes down. And the border between the U.S. and Mexico heats up yet again. U.S. officials say they seized weapons that show the growing violence as they try to crack down on illegal immigration and the drug trade. But our top story this morning is breaking news coming out of downtown Austin. Live Chopper 36 video, exclusive pictures you're not going to see anywhere else of a 4-alarm fire that erupted around 5:30 this morning at a building that is located on 5th Street between San Jacinto and Trinity. KXAN's Connie Sweeney been there all morning long. The first on the scene. Connie, you saw a dramatic rescue this morning.
Well, Sally, that was a pretty dramatic rescue. I mean, what you can see behind me now is just the remnants of that. There's rubble on the roadway coming from the side of that building. It collapsed this morning, and a firefighter was rescued after this partial collapse occurred. Those dramatic pictures that we saw right around 6:15 a.m. this morning, where this firefighter had to be pulled by his co-workers away from the side of the building that was starting to fall, and it did. It just totally collapsed. It was pretty dramatic picture to see, just standing there so close to it, because we're right here on the corner of San Jacinto and 5th Street. The end of the building that fell is a little bit closer to the Trinity corner. About 4 or 5 businesses inside. A fire official believes that it may have started in this area called Club Lick. The other buildings, it quickly spread. I understand also that there was another person that was inside on a 2nd floor apartment who was rescued from that building as well. They ended up putting the ladder up to the window and bringing that person down because of all the smoke. It was a scary situation to try to get out of that building. And as you can see right there, the remains of part of this building, they're still trying to battle some of the hot spots there. We saw in less than an hour this fire go from just smoke to flames that were just shooting up into the sky 10, 20 feet in some portions of this building. Right now, there are structural engineers that are on the scene taking a look at it. It's an older building. It's the same building that was occupied by KOOP, known as Coop, or Co-op Radio, as some people call it. 3 weeks ago or so, there was a fire there, and they believe that it was caused by an electrical problem that was happening. We don't know what the cause of this fire is yet. However, there are investigators that are trying to make that determination at this time, and probably will need to for a few days. It looks as though they've got it, for the most part, knocked down. There hasn't been any other injuries or any other problems, and we are right here on corner of 5th Street and San Jacinto, and that fire under control for the most part, but there's a possibility that it could flare up, so they'll be here for most of the day. Dozens of firefighters from the Austin Fire Department, and we'll bring you the latest and more details as the day progresses. Sally, back to you.